NBA for you tonight. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline. Here's a look now what's coming up for the Milwaukee Bucks. On Monday and then on Tuesday, they'll tip off a road trip in Miami where they'll take on the Heat.
And you know, for that matchup with Charlotte, that's going to be their 6th contest on the year. Fans will be curious to see how this team continues to form as the season goes on.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. We've got Miles Turner, Antetokounmpo out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Kevin Porter, and it's Trent in at the 2 guard. And for the Nets, they've got Thomas, Nicholas Claxton out there with Michael Porter, and it's Clowney in at the 4-man position. Now that the new season is tipped off, Richard, how important is it to get things off to a good start?
I'd say it's fairly important, but this is a long season, Kevin. It's about sustaining a high level of play consistently.
It's the Nets now, following the miss by Miles Turner. There's a screen. Here's Thomas. Lays it up and banks it in.
Oh, Thomas can be scary when he's getting points inside. That really rounds out his game.
And Giannis gets it to go.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Brooklyn with the ball. Pass to Clowney. Outside Thomas. Over Trent. Milwaukee with the rebound. Now Giannis. Turner with it. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You just look at the trajectory of Turner's career. He was raw coming into the league, up and down for a number of years, but when he put it all together, he became the total package.
Both free throws good from Turner. We play just over a minute here in the first. Pass to Clowney. Now Claxton. Here's Thomas. 6 to shoot. Over Trent. Thomas with another miss.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Milwaukee, no good that time either. For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Giannis with it. His last outing, he had 18 points. Trent outside. Here's Porter. Good on the shot.
Defenses try to test Porter's physicality, but he's adjusted well to it.
Guarded by Porter. Poked away. Porter with the steal. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Trent kicks to Giannis. Outside Porter. Clowney pulls it in. The Nets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Outside Thomas. Well, you talk about Cam Thomas. RJ, he's one of the most explosive scorers I know in the NBA.
Well, after Kyrie and KD got traded out of Brooklyn, Thomas went off, putting together a streak of 3 straight 40-point games.
That one is off. Cam Thomas was the 27th pick in the 2021 NBA Draft. GA. I think a lot of teams, wouldn't you agree, are regretting passing on him.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to believe that he fell all the way to the end of the first round. Lots of teams would love to have a scorer like him on their roster.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by Claxton.
and he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
He just jumps so fast. I mean, give Porter a chance to dunk, and he doesn't think twice about it.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Was able to talk with Jordi Fernandez for a minute. I asked him how he'll try to handle Giannis Antetokounmpo tonight. The coach remarked, handle? You can't handle Giannis. We'll give him different looks and clog lanes, but really all we can do is pray his shot isn't falling. There's nothing wrong with asking for a little divine intervention on defense tonight, I guess. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. While we have a second, let's show you the list of players who put up the most points last year. Second, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Pass to Clowney. It's Porter outside. A rebound by the Bucks, and this is their first time matched up with Brooklyn this year.
And even though they were the better team overall, they actually lost the season series against this club a year ago.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot now.
Thomas with the ball. Shoots over Turner. Thomas, no good.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Antetokounmpo, count it. Giannis has got his second bucket of the game to go.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
It's Thomas, high post. And the rejection by Giannis. Here's Porter. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Anthony's checked in for Trent. Brooklyn trails by 9. Outside Thomas. To halt the run. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2-for-6 start.
And it's big for Thomas's confidence when he's knocking that down. Keep shooting, young man.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. And Turner kicks to Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Porter. Just 4 to shoot. Turner for 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. Nets have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. And he makes good on the layup.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Turner with the screen. Here's Porter, right to the hoop, and finished off by Porter.
Mercy. Watch out. Kevin Porter Jr. coming through with a nasty deuce.
Outside Thomas. Pass to Claxton. Inside. Here's Clowney. And the Nets, another 3.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Milwaukee leading by 3. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Turner. Tries it from 19. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Giannis has got 3 assists now in this one. Now here's Thomas. There's Porter with the 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Giannis has got 4 rebounds in this game. And he drives in. And the double up on Antetokounmpo. Anthony, no one around. And it's off from 3-point range. Thomas against Porter. Nice move. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Let's take a look here at the numbers for Porter. Some last season stats for him. Put up about 10 points per game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or 2 every game.
And that's what you need from some guys on the team. Not everyone can be an all-star. You need glue guys to find that success, too.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Bobby Portis is checked in for Antetokounmpo. Green comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Rollins subbed in for Kevin Porter. Here's Rollins. Portis in the post. And that's going to be a travel. And Brooklyn making a change here. Alwoma's checked in. Brooklyn trails by 3. Williams with the ball. Now Green defending. Nets passing it around. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Bucks have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. To the middle. Rollins the pass to Turner. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Throwing it down on that one. Turner really showing off that athleticism.
Brooklyn's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Outside Williams.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Johnson with a screen on Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Williams. Rebounded by the Bucks. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
Leaving points at the free throw line can take the edge off of a team. You're playing physical, you're playing hard, and it's just not paying off.
Here's Johnson following the 3 by Milwaukee. Sharp with it, picked up by Turner. Right side, Thomas. Here he goes. Basket good. Thomas got 10 points.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Here's Rollins. Rebound by Williams.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Johnson against Rollins. Over Johnson. Good work defensively by Johnson. Brooklyn trails by 4. Williams dishes to Johnson. Pass to Thomas. No good that time. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Here's Anthony. Banked in off the glass.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here, it is eye-opening.
Thomas feeling it out a bit. The 3 from Johnson. The shot that time not on target. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bucks?
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And also, they're doing something you don't see as much anymore, and that is converting time and time again from the mid-range.
On the court from Milwaukee here in the second. Rollins is out there with Anthony. Then it's Gary Trent. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Sims in at the center position. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 ranked player in high school, but a back injury changed things. He said, my potential may look different now, but as long as I can truly say with what I had, I gave it my all, that's all that success should be defined by. Kevin, he grounds himself in gratitude and the work he's put in.
Thanks, D.A. He is a worker and living the dream. Now, here's Trent. 17 points for him last game against Atlanta.
And a big part of that was his aggressiveness, drawing contact, and getting to the line.
Portis can't get it to go. Brooklyn trails by 6. Porter finds Williams. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Johnson. Lets the 3 fly. Bangs home the trifecta. Johnson's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Nets.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Here's Rollins. And with the rebound. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. And eventually every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
The Nets have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. Free throw good. Porter.
And you can tell Porter Jr. wants to keep getting better. And that's one reason why this team is still so high on him.
Here's Rollins. Still scoreless. Outside Anthony. The rebound by Sharp. For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Porter. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. A miss that time would have put him up. It's Trent on the wing. There's the pick over Williams. Trent gets the bucket. Trent's got 5.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
Johnson down low, covered by Rollins.
And everybody cleared the way. I mean, clear the lane. We've got some rims to rattle.
What a sensational play to get to the rack for the slam. Here's Rollins. Pass to Portis. Outside Anthony. Here's Rollins. Clock at 4. Back to Anthony, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Let's take a look at the numbers for Johnson, how he performed last season. Last season put up about 10 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And to have a player who can fill it up like him coming in off the bench, what an asset.
He's crucial to the success of their second unit because he can keep that offense rolling.
Green, he's checked in for Trent. Claxton the pass to Williams. Claxton sets the screen for Williams. Goes back up. And Claxton with the layup. And the Nets lead by 1.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Rollins. Portis the screen. And there's the drive. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Porter.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
It's Porter outside, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Williams has got his 3rd assist on the night. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Here's Rollins. From downtown. Rebound by Williams.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
It's stolen by Green. The shot by Rollins, no good. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Count it, good. And now a 4-point Nets lead.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
On the wing, Green. Over to the left wing. For three, Portis. That one misses. 3 shots, all come up empty. Covered by Rollins. And that's a foul. It's called on Cole Anthony. That's his first foul. Brooklyn making some changes. Brownie's checked in. And it's Cameron Thomas in for Johnson. Now we have a chance. Let's now take a look at the teams that top the league in shooting from beyond the arc. Bucks number 1.
You know, they went through stretches when they just didn't miss from beyond the arc. I mean, that carried them right to the top of that list.
To the inside. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Now, here's Antetokounmpo, and the shot goes in.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Here's Clowney. 9-point game his last outing. Thomas up top. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound in this one. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. So it's Brooklyn now after Taurean Prince's three-pointer that didn't go. Here's Giannis. Portis trying to free himself. And the layup falls. Now just a 2-point Brooklyn lead.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive and forceful.
Takes the 12-footer and hits. He's got 6.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Bucks trail by 4. And here is Antetokounmpo. 8 points for him. Here's Kuzma. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's foul number 2 for him. Williams, he's checked in for Porter. The Bucks also changing it up. Turner comes in for Portis. And Kevin Porter subbed in for Prince. Guarded by Porter. To the paint. Here's Williams. And finished off by Williams.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. We'll take it.
Thomas inside. Anthony on him. Thomas, no luck. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by 6. Anthony finds Giannis. Picked him clean. Guarded by Porter. Here's Thomas. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
With the drive, got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Outside Anthony. Kuzma outside. Screen by Giannis. Porter kicks to Anthony. Over Thomas. The kick out to Porter. Back to Giannis. From outside the arc. It's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Kuzma.
You gotta be cognizant of where Kuzma is at all times. A really dependable shooter from the perimeter.
Pass to Thomas. Paxton, a screen on Anthony. Shot clock at 6. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
It's going to be on Miles Turner.
You can tell Cam Thomas has a real aptitude for this game. He can contribute in multiple stats out on that floor.
And it took them a while to find their touch at the line, but they have been red hot here in the second quarter.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Trent's checked in. Now here's Giannis. He's got 10. Kuzma outside. Pass to Trent. It's picked off. Defended by Trent. On the wing, Williams. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And let's take a look at Giannis Antetokounmpo's numbers. He's coming off an excellent season. 6th in rebounding, and he was such a reliable option offensively, finishing in the top 10 in field goal percentage.
And seeing what he did last year, just blowing up the defensive schemes designed to keep him under control, man. As you said, second best scorer in the league. It was a beautiful thing to watch. Now here's Giannis. Trent kicks to Giannis. Giannis rips it down.
Every aspect of Giannis's game showing tonight. Just unreal.
Nets leading by 5. Out left to the wing. There's 31 seconds left in the second quarter. Count it. Ronnie's got 5 now.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
There's 21 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Antetokounmpo. That's a 2-pointer. Here's Kuzma. Clowney pulls it in.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
The 3 from Thomas. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Brooklyn, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys. Joined by Doc Rivers. Coach, what did you think of the effort in the first half?
Well, the effort's fine, I guess. Defensively, we got to be better, so that's part of the effort. But they're just scoring too easy. They're throwing us around. They are so much more the physical team right now, so we got to pick up our physicality.
I'm sure that will be discussed thoroughly before the next half. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the Phantom half-court shot. Drums, please. And thinking about the shot. T-Max. Give it up for the participants.
MVP.
Welcome, everybody. The story tonight has been a solid showing through the first half for Brooklyn.
Their bench has impressed. You get a jolt of energy, all that offense. This is a well-rounded roster.
Yeah, team chemistry, a big point of emphasis for this organization. All right, guys, let's swing it over and see what the fans have been posting. Sneakhead Ahmed wants to know, What's the worst shoe you ever balled in?
I hit the courts in some slides last weekend. That was a mistake.
Oh, I can imagine. You got to wear something more with some support, like high tops, big fella.
Yeah, they kept flying off every time I threw it down.
Plus, nobody wants to see those big, scraggly toes.
Ew.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. We've seen Cam Thomas really having a great game.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
He knows that that's a strength for him. If they're going to keep fouling, he has no problem taking that.
They've got Michael Porter. Thomas is out there with Nicholas Claxton. And it's Clowney in at the 4 spot. And that's the group for Jordi Fernandez as we begin the second half. Here's Turner, and it's Turner finishing it off.
And how about the splendid floor vision from Antetokounmpo? A good decision maker, improves his passing each and every year.
Outside Thomas. Porter double team. The Nets working the ball around now. And yes, it's good. He's got 10.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
And he gets it to go.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Here's Claxton. He's got 6. The Nets have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
And he makes the first. That one misses. Bucks trail by 8. And we know Kuzma's always been a terrific scorer. But Greg, he's developed as a passer over time.
And Kevin, early in his career, Kuzma wasn't called on to be a leader, but he's grown into that role, and he puts effort into orchestrating for his teammates.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
And the double up on Antetokounmpo. Porter passes to Trent. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Trent's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And how about Porter Jr.'s court awareness? Excellent job finding the open man with the pass.
The 3 from Thomas. Rebound, Milwaukee. Turner's got his 5th rebound in this one. On the wing, Porter. He's guarded by Thomas.
That is a hard-won rebound, man's rebound right there. Way to battle for it inside.
Here's Clowney. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Taking 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And the second free throw, good. And it's Porter with the ball for the Bucks. Pass to Kuzma. Trent outside. With some arc. And the rejection by Claxton. Shot clock at 3. Antetokounmpo kicks to Trent. No good on the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Thomas. He's got 12. Pass to Claxton. Carries it from 3-point range. He's got 13.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Here's Giannis. Brooklyn with the rebound. Clowney's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. 9 feet out. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Porter's got the lead up to 11 now for Brooklyn.
And to create space, Porter has dribble sequences that really fit him perfectly.
And the cheat by Antetokounmpo.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. It's time now to look at the NBA's top shooting teams from a season ago. In fourth, the Bucks.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but, man, they were right there.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to Clowney. Down low. And the basket by Thomas. Thomas got 14 points for the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And now let's take a look at the stats for Thomas. Last year, getting it done. Put up about 24 points per, 3 assists and 3 rebounds. When you have a shooter like him off the bench, it makes scoring so much easier for the bench.
Guys like that can really stretch your weapons offensively.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. From deep, Thomas buries the long-range jumper. He's got 17.
That's an agile little move there by Thomas to get himself to that bucket.
Trent finds Giannis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Nick Claxton. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Nets.
Wow, they're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And also, guys, the confidence to keep taking the three. It's been falling, so they've got to keep going back to it.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Williams is checked in, and both free throws good for Giannis.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
The Nets working the ball around now. And a wide open look for Porter. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Thomas got 3 assists in the game.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Trent can't hit.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Pass to Claxton. Left side, Williams. Claxton a screen on Kuzma. Williams passes to Claxton. It doesn't go for him. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Driving inside. Excellent D there from Williams.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at that rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
Pass to Thomas. And it's denied. And now Porter pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Trent with it. Taken out by Claxton. Porter against Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And Antetokounmpo slamming it down there, using his sensational will to finish with the flush.
Pass to Williams. Claxton a screen on Kuzma. For 3, Williams. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Giannis says, get off me.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Here's Claxton. Outside Thomas. Back to Claxton. Pass to Williams for three. Knocks down the three ball. Williams has got his third basket of the night.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. For the Nets, Judd comes in for Nicholas Claxton, and it's Wilson in for Porter. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Green comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Anthony's checked in for Gary Trent. And Rollins subbed in for Kevin Porter. Brooklyn leading by 13. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, we are seeing a new generation taking over the NBA. Commissioner Adam Silver says stars can be created much quicker these days. Sports is a meritocracy and talent gets rewarded. With a social media community in the billions for basketball and a global market for talent, new and different stars end up emerging. Kevin?
Which is always good for the game. Great to see. And David, a great report again from you. Thank you. And stolen by Sharp. Covered by Rollins. Rebounded by the Bucks. Pass to Portis. Anthony on the wing. And here is Turner. Over Sharp. The shot by Turner, no good. With the shot. Green with the rebound.
Normally he drains that.
That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from Rollins.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Now, here's Sharp. Scoreless thus far.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
First trip to the line for him here.
At the line for three.
And he's good on the first of three. Johnson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And he sinks the second. Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points. Rollins against Johnson. Rollins the pass to Portis. Now here's Green. Takes the three. Offensive rebound. Brooklyn leading by 13. Johnson in the corner. The three. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Rollins the pass to Green. Connects from three-point range. Green's got his second bucket of the night.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Here's Thomas. Rebounded by Anthony. Bucks trail by 10. Here's Rollins. Pass to Turner. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. It's Thomas, high post. Anthony on him. Yes, that goes in.
Dangerous in the mid-range. Thomas isn't uncomfortable with that shot.
Now Turner. And it's blocked. In transition, here come the Nets. Stolen away. Fast break, Milwaukee. Pass to Rollins. Portis a screen on Johnson. Rollins the pass to Portis. Out to Turner. Here's Rollins. Shot clock at 5, and the wide open shot from Green. Good on the shot, and that shaved the lead to single digits. Green's got 6 points in the quarter.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And so it's Brooklyn in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. We'll return shortly. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. Anthony is out there with Rollins. Then there's Bobby Portis, and it's Livingston in at the 3 spot. Here's Rollins. Outside Anthony. For 3, Portis. The rebound by Sharp. Sharp's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
Rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
Now here's Anthony. Outside Portis. Shot on the wing, and that one swishes right in.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Rollins against Johnson. There's Porter with the 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Outside Anthony. He takes it in. Got a piece of it. Johnson against Anthony. Here's Mann. Trains it from beyond the arc. Mann's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Bucks trail by 12. Rollins the pass to Portis. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. No good on that. Milwaukee making a switch. Harris is checked in.
At the line for 2.
He hits the second from the line. Now, here's Johnson. Pass to Porter. Outside Williams. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Porter, no luck. Bucks trail by 11. Portis with it. Williams picks him up. Rollins the pass to Harris. Lets it go from deep. A rebound by the Nets. Sharp's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Pass to Mann. To the inside. Sharp. That's good. And the Nets lead by 13.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Johnson against Rollins. Portis. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Shooting for the Bucks, Bobby Portis. 1 shot.
Free throw, good. Portis. Back when you played, Greg, the offseason was more of a dead period for the league. Not anymore. They want to make it year-round. Every month, something's going on.
Kevin, I love Vegas Summer League. It's given us some extra hoops. It's created a ton of excitement for the future. And also the trades and signings. The NBA is a 12-month-a-year league. Yeah, easy call.
At the line for the Bucks, Giannis Antetokounmpo. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
And what I love about Giannis, yeah, he's a superstar, an MVP, a champion, but best of all, Giannis is an incredible ambassador for the game.
So he comes up empty, missing both.
He's upped his aggressiveness, wanting to get to the line more and doing just that.
Bucks trail by 10. Driving in. Giannis dunks it down.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
The Nets have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Williams for three. It's rebounded by Portis. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Out to Anthony. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Antetokounmpo converts inside.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Maybe the most highly skilled big man in our league. Giannis is also one of the most frequently fouled bigs in our game.
And the first one drops. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. Cameron Thomas comes in for Johnson. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Trent's checked in for Cole Anthony. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Rollins. Nets leading by 4. Pass to Porter. Guarded by Porter. Outside Williams. Porter with the steal. And here's Giannis. Claxton covering. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Porter. It's tipped. Claxton with the steal. Williams with the ball. Now guarded by Porter. Took him no time at all on that one. Porter's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And a smooth shooting stroke off the catch. Porter clearly excels in those situations.
Kuzma finds Trent. Giannis outside. Back to Trent. It's deflected. Thomas with the steal. And here comes Thomas leading the fast break. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
You see Thomas's confidence growing on shots like these, just taking it to the defense.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Conley's checked in. Bucks trail by 9. Here's Kuzma. And again, the Bucks miss. Brooklyn's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Here's Clowney from outside off the mark. And now Porter pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
And this is how you execute in transition. Porter Jr. enjoys leaking out and running all over the defense.
Nets leading by 7. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
The kick out to Porter. Hits it from 3-point range. Porter's got 19 points.
He knocked one deep ball in the first half, but you start to get the feeling he's finding his rhythm out there now.
Trent outside. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Out to the wing. Pass to Clowney. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Love to see Giannis get aggressive on defense, using that reach to track down the block.
Porter with it. This one for 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Ronnie's got rebound number 5 here tonight. In a screen on Kuzma. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Thomas. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
A lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. He told his team they're being too reckless with the ball. He said, you're turning it over left and right. You got to be smarter and more in control out there. Guys, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. The
Nice finish.
And on the drive, Giannis, he can be so disruptive, just muscling his way through the defense.
Pass to Thomas. From past the arc. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
They grabbed their own miss. Trent passes to Giannis. Porter outside. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got his 8th assist in the game. And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Williams, he's checked in for Cameron Thomas. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Right side, Porter. Milwaukee with the rebound. Here's Giannis. It's good. And now just a 5-point Nets lead.
There is no question Antetokounmpo is a star in this league. This team trusts him to make the big shot.
Now here's Porter. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way.
Second personal foul. 15 foul. Shooting for the Bucks. Kevin Porter taking 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
And one of those guys who fell in the draft the year he came out due to injury. Porter healed up and has taken the lead by storm.
He's able to hit the second one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
Guarded by Porter. Back to Williams. The shot from the low post is good. And the Nets lead by 6.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
The kick out to Porter. And the Bucks miss again.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
And it's good for 2. And now it's an 8-point Brooklyn lead.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells a story of how well you are playing team offense.
And that one's good by Porter.
And you can see why they go to Porter Jr. He knows how to get it done in the clutch.
58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Williams takes a 3. Another miss by Williams. And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee. 6-point game. It drops. And now they trail by just 4.
And you know, he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
And that will add to a healthy lead after that trip to the free throw line.
Trains it from downtown.
And all of a sudden, that 3 puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
And I bet he's thinking that he could close the gap completely if he can keep those 3s coming.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. And so it's Milwaukee now. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Giannis Antetokounmpo throws it down home.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
At the line for 2, Zaire Williams.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point. So I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
Thomas checked in for Brooklyn.
2 shots.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, they wanted every last one of those, and he delivered, making it a 2-possession game.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. What an impressive performance.
You aren't exaggerating. You don't get to 20 rebounds without having a special talent for grabbing misses.
Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave him that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. And so for Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and our reporter David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for tuning in to watch the NBA on 2K Sports as we present our player of the game.